So I grew up in, you know, an Army household. My dad was in the Army, and that's how we got there. So Fort Bragg is like the biggest military base in America.
I've been to Fort Bragg. My dad was in the military as well.
What in the Army?
He was Air Force, but for whatever, well, my brother's in the Army for a little bit too. I don't know why I went to Fort Bragg. I knew I was there though.
They also have an air base there as well.
Okay. Dad military. What was that like growing up?
I mean, you moved around a lot, you know, born in Germany because, you know, dad was stationed out there for the Army.
Which side are you on in World War II?
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Are you on our side?
I mean, man,
You were USA for that one?
you know, so
You got him flustered.
I just want to ask.
of course, you know, my post military, you know.
Okay. I just want to, yeah. No, we would just ask you to leave if you were just part of the regime, you know?
For
so
sure.
It's good to know that you're...
Understandable.
Okay, good. Okay, we're all clear. Okay, now that we know that you're not a Nazi, it's great to have you here. And what did you do? Okay, so
that was really weighing on our minds, whether you were or not. It was.
That's insane, bro. Like being born in Germany just sounds crazy, but it's like I'm not German at all. You know,
no dual citizenship.
I've actually, bro, I've almost had try. You know, my mom is from Russia. So like
so hold on. Speaking about the Ukraine war, which side are you on that?
You know,
this guy, huh?
Yeah, it's wild, you know, having so much different family like that. But dad's Puerto Rican, mom's from Russia. Dad grew up in Boston. Mom, you know, obviously from Russia. And they met my dad and my mom met in Korea, which makes it even sound crazier because my dad was stationed there. Knew my mom for like less than a year. She didn't even speak really English. He proposed to her. She thought it was like a joke. She ended up saying yes, you know, and my dad went and got her and my older brother from Russia, took them to have a new life. So
basically, you're the punchline
of
the joke.
I'm the result of whatever that was.
Who didn't really speak English? Your mom, you said?
Mom, yeah, but you know, Russian her first language, learning English. You know, so my dad speaks Spanish too. You know, so I got both sides of that. But
so are they both immigrants to America?
My dad is first generation Puerto Rican, being born in Connecticut, growing up in Boston. His parents, you know, were first to come over. They were all born in Puerto Rico.
Well, I mean, a lot of when families come over like that, obviously they're very hard workers and things of that nature, but it's usually traditional work. It's like go to America, American dream. What do they think of you kind of going outside of the box of now you have this online personality? How many millions of followers now? I know you got it to the decimal.
Well, it's up there, man. I mean, I'm grateful to have such good support from so many different people, but you know, like they got a traditional, you know, it's a generational gap.
Yeah.
Like for them growing up, like getting the education, getting a college degree and going to get a job was like the main thing that they wanted me to do. And, you know, when I told them I wanted to be a barber, of course, you know, like that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It's the first thing they said, it's not gonna work for you. So, you know, it wasn't from a place like my parents didn't want to see me have, you know, my dream happen. Mm-hmm. But it's just, you know, they love you unconditionally. And they want to make sure as a parent, like I do my due diligence to make sure you got something to give you some sort of success when I leave. So they saw that being in the college degree. Yeah. That's why they wanted me to go so bad. So, you know, when I first brought that idea up, of course, like totally against it. You need to go get a degree, man. You trying to take it.
How old were you when you brought that up?
I was 17. I was going into my senior year of high school, and you know, it was just supposed to be a side hustle. Barbering wasn't even supposed to take me. You know, I mean, I guess it was supposed to take me here, but in my original thought, I just wanted to do it to make $5 to $10 in the dorms.
Yeah, they're like, you can do that on the side while you're going to like med school.
Yeah,
you know?
like that's not a job. That's a side hustle. That's pocket money. That's side shit. Like, so that's all I heard. You know, and I really didn't even know what it could be for myself. So when I started that, it was just to see if I could be good enough to eat in college dorm. I didn't know what I was going to study. I didn't know where I was going to go. I applied to like 7 different colleges and didn't get accepted to any. I took the SAT 3 times. I couldn't get over 900. So it's just like, you know, on paper, you would look and you would see that like, yo, this dude is looking mediocre. But, you know, I would work my ass off more than anybody in my high school, bro. I would hustle and get my own shit and try to start my own businesses. And like, I'm working hard, but you're not going to get no scholarship because you work hard.
Yeah.